Hello and welcome to Analog Shtick. I'm Mark Robinson, and today we are going to luft some rousers, whatever the fuck that means. This is Luftrausers. This is by Vlambeer, famous for the likes of Super Crate Box and Ridiculous Fishing, two of my favourite games to play on your preferred mobile devices. And yeah, this is the new game that came out today as of the... What the hell is the date today? The date is the 19th of March. So yeah, you Americans got it yesterday. Well done. Congratulations. And I've been playing this a little bit, and I thought I'm going to play some of it and show you what it's all about, because I'm digging it. I like it. I like what Vlambeer do. They have a really cool graphical style, the way they present games. Yeah, they're a company that do things that I like. So yeah, this is Luftrausers. I was going to throw in a German accent, but I can't really do it. Controls, I presume there are actual pad controls, or joystick controls, as this is on the PS3 and the Vita as well. I'm playing obviously the PC version, so I've just stuck with the mouse and keyboards, although you don't really need the mouse. All you need is the directional buttons and the button X. That seems to do everything that we need to do. The menu navigation system just uses the arrow keys and the X button as well, so that's pretty simple, pretty easy, convenient setup. So yeah, if you've played any number of mobile games, or just really most games these days, they tend to have what you see on the screen here: kill 3 boats when undamaged, kill X amount to get this, and yeah, and if we go down, first of all, actually, I'll quickly show you. We have, actually, you know what, fuck it, we'll quickly have a quick game, and then we'll go into what else this game has to offer. So, press up and we will launch. Boom. I have a bit of a sort of custom setup at the moment, if you will, so I'm firing to propel myself, which is a pretty cool thing. The music is awesome. It kind of changes. It sort of has the root melody underneath, but it changes depending on how your rouser is lufted or set up. I'm not really sure what the terminology we're going for here. You fly, if you push forward or up, that'll propel you forward, and use left and right to go all left and right, as you can imagine. If you get hit, you'll see the kind of circle around the screen, as you would see in kind of most first-person shooters these days. But it kind of works in this setting. You know, this is a pure arcade kind of environment. So yeah, let's start firing at stuff. As you can see, just like graphically, it's got a really nice visual style to it. You know, it's got a little bit of sort of arcade classic visual style to it, but it's very clean, it's very crisp. It's what Vlambeer do, and I am getting an absolute pasting here, and I'm dead. So that wasn't my best performance, so I think we'll have another quick go. So as you can see, when we actually hit something, try not to go in the water, because the water will make damage on you. Will damage you. There you go. Yeah, every time you hit a enemy, you see you got the combo in the right hand side, and that goes up to a combo of 20, which is then when it gets maxed out. And that combo goes pretty quickly if you don't hit anything, so you're really consistently trying to hit as much as possible. That combo will also take into account if anything blows up by hitting you, and there are setups you can use so you don't actually take any damage from melee attacks, but at the expense of having pretty low or pretty high vulnerability to just normal firing attacks. Yeah! And as you can see, just in terms of what goes on the screen, it goes pretty mental pretty quickly. But it seems to hold up like really well in terms of the frame rate, which is always nice for a game like this. I think that's kind of a key thing you'd hope for. So if you've got mad firings going on like that, it usually means there is, yeah, one of these ships. There goes my phone. I haven't managed to kill one of these ships yet, so let's try and get the hell out of here. So yeah, if you start taking heavy damage, if you consistently keep firing, you will not actually recover. So you want to sort of just get yourself out of dodge for a minute, let go of the firing button, and try and heal yourself back up a little bit. I don't know how it takes into account if you actually hit stuff while off a screen. I think it does to a certain degree with smaller ships. I don't know if smaller planes. I don't know if that takes into account ships like this. I really don't like my chances here. There's no kind of additional firepower. There is just sort of your main turret, just whatever that turret you choose to use for that particular round of Luftrausing. And we're dead. So, yeah, as you do certain quests, but certain tasks and challenges, you will unlock stuff. And if we go right to the hangar, you'll see this is what we've got so far. A couple of things I've unlocked. So we've got our weapons. So we just got the original, just a standard machine gun. The laser, pretty cool, but it really does affect your turning ability. So I'm finding the spreads working pretty well at the moment. We've got the body, so you've got different stuff in terms of the armour, so more health, slow movement, no impact damage, less health. That's really cool in some cases, but in terms of actually trying to take on like the big ships and stuff, it doesn't really seem to be particularly beneficial. And then we've got the engine, so we've got sort of standard, high speeds but slow boost turning, it's not really useful, and propels using bullets, which seems to be working pretty well for me, so we're going to leave that at that. And we're going to do some more rousing of the lufts. So I've got more health now and more armor. So I look like a small napalm bomb, to be quite honest. So I should survive pretty well. Hopefully I can take out one of those ships this time. Is the plan. I tend to find with the boats, half the time I can't hit them, so I just fly into them, and that tends to work out pretty well. So, you know, I haven't really found out a technique that works for me yet in terms of trying to actually survive for a significant period of time. One thing that I did try and do was sort of just fly up as high as I can. There is clouds at the top, and if you go into those clouds, it's the same as going into water, so you will take damage. But kind of flying up as high as you can, and then just stalling the engine and falling back to earth and just aiming for whatever the hell is following you. And it kind of works to a certain degree, but it also, at times, just fails miserably. I have got quite a lot of company on my tail at the moment, so I'm going to fly off in this direction for a minute. As you can imagine, obviously, having the that thing, it's filling up the entire radar. I haven't had that before. What does that mean? What the hell is firing at me? Oh my god! Okay. What in the Christ is that? I really don't like my chances here. Jeez. If I can take this out... No. Maneuverability is not really in my favour yet. So, level 5, score a total of 56,000 points to get to the next level. Awesome. Home missiles max. Ooh, home missiles. Explode and death, more impact damage. Okay. Let's see. So this is spread home missiles. We'll give that a shot. Explode and death, more impact damage. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. The Devastator. That's a pretty cool name. So does that mean explode on death in terms of actually when I die or when someone hits me? Well, we'll just kind of play it by ear at the moment. This is sort of making life a lot easier in terms of actually having to fire, because I don't have to really worry about aiming. And if you hadn't noticed by now, the soundtrack is fucking phenomenal. Devolver, the publishers of this game, seem to have a knack for picking out games that just have absolute, and I can't believe I'm using this terminology, but banging soundtracks. The obvious other example being Hotline Miami, which... Oh my god. Right. And did I take a... I took a battleship down. Huh. I kind of feel like I really didn't deserve that there. That felt a little bit like cheating, but hey, I'll take it. Fuck it, let's have another go. That was good fun. With the Devastator intact, I can't really see me failing too miserably from this point on, although stranger things have happened. So the game doesn't have too much in terms of little secrets and stuff. It's got nice little features though, like you can see the little kickback you get from the water when you go close to it, and obviously just the reflections you can see. It's just a really well presented game, even though it's very simple in its graphical approach and really just in its gameplay approach. I mean, there's not a lot going on other than just fuck shit up, which, hey, that's always good fun. I should really stop going in the water. Alright, I'm at max. That's always good fun. Let's try and get a pretty decent score. Oh no, that's gone. Never mind. Oh god, battleship. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. But that is a way to take a battleship out. Kill 5 battleships in total. Okay. So let's try and kill one more battleship and see what happens from there. Although I think really all I have to do is just fly into the damn thing and explode, and that should do the trick for me. But we should try and do it with a little bit of Phoenician skill, you know, maybe? Maybe not. So yeah, if you are damaged, as you can see, and you keep firing, your health will not go back up to full. So it does recharge pretty quickly, and I imagine there's probably some type of armor that will rejuvenate your armor quicker, because I know there's ones that are slower, etc, etc. Alright, that's 5 battleships killed. How do I get back to here so quickly? Huh. Yeah, that seems to be working for me. Alright, one more go. Let's try and make this a good run. So, probably means less talking. That was not a good run. In fact, that was... No, sorry, I'm not ending on that. That's appalling. Let's go right. I think what's happening here is because I'm using the homing missiles, I'm being really lazy. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to go back to the spread. Because the spread was working pretty well for me. Oh no, no! I refuse. Refuse. I'd be curious to see what this plays like on the VITA. The VITA tends to be my go-to for games of this nature and size. I imagine it looks amazing. I imagine it's really cool. It's the kind of thing that can easily be played, you know, just have a quick game here and there. Although, considering I've played Final Fantasy VII like it's fucking cut the rope, I guess when it comes to the VITA, nothing's really out of the equation now. Yeah, alright, I'm going to leave it at that. So that's Luftrausers. That is out now. It's $6.29, I think, on Steam. It's like 10% off. And probably $6.99 or where thereabouts on your Sony devices, which is on cross-buy as well, which is always handy, as I forgot that I bought Spelunky and didn't have my PS3, even though I bought my Vita first. But that is regardless. This is really fun. There's nothing in the way. I would have liked maybe some sort of incentive for why stuff is going on, you know, a little bit of kind of context to the story, but at the end of the day, it's not like Super Crate Box or Ridiculous Fishing had such things, so probably shouldn't complain about that sort of thing too much. Yeah, this is really cool. Go out, play it. It's awesome. And I'll see you again next time.